All right, welcome back to another game of AIG Baseball. My name is Brian Hafferkamp. I'm the designer and creator of this game. And in today's game, we're going to be squaring off Montreal and Pittsburgh. So the Expos visit the Pittsburgh Pirates in Pittsburgh. This is, again, part of my 1979 replay using the AIG Baseball beta. If you want to try this game, you can give it a try by going to the link in the description. I'll put the link there. You can download it free from clarkandaddisongaming.com. You can also subscribe to the channel if you haven't ever subscribed. I usually put out content, 1 or 2 videos a week at the least, sometimes more. And then if you want to join the Facebook group, you can go over to facebook.com. Look in the groups for Clark and Addison Gaming Company. Answer a few questions, agree to the group rules, and I will be happy to let you in. That's actually probably the first social media space where most things are going to be published. Most announcements are going to be made, that sort of thing. So if you don't want to get it here straight from the horse's mouth, so to speak, you can get it at facebook.com. Maybe I'm a little hot here, so let me just adjust the gain just a little bit so I don't blow out your ears. All right, in this game, we're going to have Ross Grimsley against Don Robinson. Yes, so Grimsley here will be able to go 6 innings, and Robinson will be able to go 7 before we have to add any sort of stamina ratings and things like that before you have to make any adjustments. If you're unfamiliar with the game, you can go to the AIG Baseball playlist and you can check that out. I've written down all of the, I'll tell you that because there are some explanations and things like that in there. I put down their defense numbers and their error ratings just to kind of make it easier, that way I don't have to continue to flip around back and forth to the cards. That's an extra step you do not have to do. The setup for this game is super easy. Just input the lineup that you want, go to the cards, and you're good to go. You don't see everything here, but I do have lots of charts that are set up, and they're just easy reference for me. I'll be playing with the advanced charts in this game. Excuse me, so let's get on to the show. This will be Montreal at Pittsburgh. And the first batters for Montreal are going to be Andre Dawson, Rodney Scott, and Warren Cromartie. So we roll our dice. I like to roll 2 sets of D10 dice. A 7 to the Hawk is going to be into his doubles range. So a right-handed 11 on a double is a deep drive to the left center field gap. And Andre the Hawk Dawson in there with a 2-bagger to left. So he's a second base for Rodney Scott. A 10, couple of really good rolls. That's a base hit. Robinson a right-hander, so Scott a switch hitter is batting left-handed. Left-handed 53 on a single is going to be a looper into shallow right field. There's an XB chance for all of the runners, so we'll say a single to right. And Dawson's XB rating is a 57, so it's a little doinker to right. We can go home if we want. Let's go ahead and try first inning. A 1 to 57. Dawson will be safe at home. Oh, it's a 67, and he gets gunned down from right field. It wasn't a great chance to score, but tried anyway, and that'll be 1 out as Andre Dawson is denied in right field by Dave Parker. It's Cromartie to the plate, left-handed batter. He's hitting with a man at first base. 67 is a bouncer. Left 81 on a ground out is a chopper to second base. So we're checking the error. 96 to the second baseman is Rennie Stennett. He's a 97, so he makes a good catch. And then this will represent the throw. So as long as that number is less than the player's error rating, they make the catch or the throw. I like to roll for the catch and the throw on every play. So we have a runner at first with one out. And then we look at what happens with base running on ground outs. Runner at first, one out. It is a chopper. So up the middle in the hole, slow roller, a chopper. The thrower is the first base. And then all the runners advance one base. So the only option there was to go to first. And that was Rennie Stennett at second base. So it goes 4-3 on the putout. That's out number 2. But this base runner does move to second. So Valentine comes up, Ellis Valentine, with an opportunity to knock in a run with 2 outs. A 9, he will do just that. That's going to be a 2-bagger. And right 29, that's a line drive to the left center field gap. It's cut off late by the center fielder, and he is going to wind up with an RBI double. So Montreal hitting the ball right out of the chute, and they have a 1-0 lead. 25 to Perez, Tony Perez. 25 is going to be into his walk range. So Don Robinson with a -1 to his walks and a +2 to his strikeouts. So gives up a little less than league average walks, a little more, a few more strikeouts than the league average as well. So a walk to Perez is going to fill in the base at first. And we have runners at first and second for the kid, Gary Carter. 99, that's going to be a hit by pitch unless, and there's no modifier here, so that's going to be a hit by pitch. 25, he's just going to go down to first base. So kind of a rough inning here for Don Robinson, who is just ready to get out of this one. He's got 2 down, bases loaded now for Larry Parrish. And 18, that's going to make it worse. That's a single. Right 24 on a single is a line drive to left field. That's a clean single. All the base runners are going to go up 2 bases. So that goes to third, home, and it's a 2 RBI single for Larry Parrish. So 3 in the inning for Montreal, and up steps Chris Spire. Spire, right-handed shortstop, and an 86 to Chris Spire is going to be a flyout. That goes to right 89. And that will be into foul territory. It's a medium pop fly to right field. We have a 1, so that's going to be a good catch in right field. And that'll be out number 3. But Montreal puts 3 on the board in the top of the first. We go to the bottom of the first inning, 3-0 Montreal over Pittsburgh. And Pittsburgh will take their first cracks at the pitcher, Ross Grimsley. Grimsley, 32 games pitched, 10-9 record, 5.35 ERA, 42 strikeouts and 42 walks in 1979. He's going to be situated here, left-handed batter. So Frank Taveras. He is up first, a 33, is right at the top of his walk range. So let's check Grimsley. He's a -2 on his walks. So he doesn't walk as many as the league average. He walks fewer. So that 33 turns into a 31, which becomes a strikeout. A 73 on the strikeouts is the batter is overwhelmed by the fastball, and he swings for strike 3. Phil Garner, a 100. That's going to be a wild pitch. Basically a re-roll with nobody on base. 96, he was destined for a high roll number. Garner is going to pop up the pitch. A 40 to a right-handed batter is going to be we're missing one here. So let's go with this. As I play this, I see some of the errors that are going on. This is the beta version, so there are going to be some errors in the game, and we just got to clean those up. So 31 to 40, pop out to the catcher in front of the plate. Let's see if he makes the catch. He does, and that will be a P2 on the putout. So a couple of quick outs for Ross Grimsley, and he'll face off against the Cobra, Dave Parker. Rest in peace, Dave Parker. Left 35. Left 35 is going to be a strikeout, and a 99 on a strikeout. He got caught looking at a fastball down the middle. So that will be a strikeout looking. And that's a 1-2-3 inning for Montreal. Shutdown inning for Grimsley. As Montreal puts up 3 in the first, they go to the top of the second inning. They are ahead 3-0 over the Pittsburgh Pirates. It'll be Grimsley, and then back to the top of the order with Dawson and Scott for Montreal. 89 to Ross Grimsley is going to be into his lineout territory. A left 37 on a lineout is a liner to the pitcher. And the pitcher will make the play as it gets his glove up. And we'll say L1 on the putout. And we go to the top of the order with Andre Dawson. Dawson doubled in his first at-bat, got thrown out trying to score, but he's going to be 2 for 2 now, as a 13 is going to be a triple. So right 49, and Andre Dawson, what has he got going on here? A missed ball in center field. The center fielder broke the wrong way, and so he can't catch back up to it, and Andre Dawson is going to wind up with a triple, and he's got a double and triple already in this one. Brings up Scott, Rodney Scott, a 62. 62 is going to be a ground out. Left 12 will be a routine ground out to the second baseman. It's like this is going to score a run. Good catch, good throw. And with a runner at third base only, if it goes to the shortstop or second baseman, the runner's going to score. And that'll put a runner across the plate as they get the batter at first base, but the run's going to score on the fielder's choice. So we go 4-3. That is going to be an RBI, and that's going to be out number 2. So they cash in the triple from Andre Dawson. They take a 4-0 lead, does Montreal. Cromartie to the plate, Warren Cromartie. A 90 will be a line out, left 17 on a line out. He has a line out to first base, so he pulls this one down the line. Good reaction there by the first baseman, Willie Stargell, and he makes a good catch. That'll be a put out for out number 3. So we switch sides, but Montreal has a 4-0 lead as we head to the bottom of the second inning. Ross Grimsley out there trying to get through the heart of the order. It'll be Robinson, Stargell, and Rennie Stennett for Pittsburgh. A 98 to Bill Robinson will be a pop-up. Right 47 on a pop-up is a high pop-up to the shortstop. No problem at short for Chris Spire as he squeezes it for out number 1. Brings up Pop Stargell. 83 to Willie Stargell is going to be a flyout. Left 17 on a flyout is a medium depth flyout to center field, sort of a can of corn. And that's going to be a catch in center field by Andre Dawson. Next up for the Pirates is Rennie Stennett. Rennie Stennett here in 87 for him, also a flyout. This one is going to be a flyout to medium center again. Andre Dawson is there. And that's another quick inning for Ross Grimsley as he sits down the Pirates 1-2-3 in the second. We go to the top of the third. It is 4-0. Les Expos over the Pirates. Robinson will face off against Valentine, Perez, and Carter. Valentine an RBI double his last time up. 23 is going to be pretty good. Lower numbers typically better, so Ellis Valentine with the base knock. Right 46 will be a hardliner to center field. We check the error on the center fielder. There is not an error. And Valentine 2 for 2 with a double and a single. He's at first for Tony Perez. Perez in 83 is a flyout to 29. Right 29 is medium depth to left field as he pulls this one to left. And I'm sorry, it's to right field. He pushes it to right field. The catch is made, and that's going to be out number 1 as the right fielder Parker makes the catch. Brings up Gary Carter. Carter hit by a pitch his first time up. Should be a circle. A 60 to Gary Carter is going to be into his ground out range. A 9. A right-hander, a 9 on a ground out is a routine ground out to short. Catch is made, throw is made, and with 1 out and hit to the shortstop, routine, we're going to have a double play attempt. So because the catch and throw are good, I'm going to just say this guy here at second base is out. That's out number 2. And then we're going to roll against Carter's XB rating. So a 40. It has to be a 1 to 40. He'll be safe. More than 40, he's out. That's a 31. And he will be safe at first, as it was routine to the shortstop. So we're going to say 6-4 on the fielder's choice. And Carter is standing at first base with Larry Parrish standing in. Parrish, big right-handed batter, 75, is going to be a ground out as he bounces one, a chopper to short. The play is made at short. The only play I'm going to make is to first base, and so we'll say he gets to throw across, and that's out number 3. So Montreal finally blinked in this game for the first time in the 3rd inning. We got to the bottom of the 3rd. It's 4-0 Montreal over Pittsburgh. For Pittsburgh, they send up the bottom of the order Nicosia, Moreno, and the pitcher Robinson. Steve Nicosia, right-handed batter, a 51 is going to be into the strikeout range. Let's just double check and make sure. Grimsley is a -6. So that makes his strikeouts a 49. That is a 51, so that's actually going to be a ground out. And a right 22 on a ground out is a routine grounder to third. Good pick. 90 on the throw for the third baseman. That's Parrish. He's a 94, so that's going to be a good throw across the diamond. And that'll be out number 1. Moreno to the plate. 40 for Omar Moreno. He's here. A 40 is going to be into his strikeout range. Grimsley is a -2 on those, so he will walk fewer people. So that'll be a strikeout of 41. He is a changeup. Fools the batter. Strike 3 looking. So he is the strikeout looking. And finally, Don Robinson to the plate. I always want to call him Bill Robinson, but he's Don Robinson. That's going to be a base hit for him. He actually hit 204 in 1979 in 29 plate appearances. So 77 on a single to a right-handed batter is a single to center field. So base hit up the middle for the pitcher. And we're back to the top of the order with Taveras. Taveras, a 30, will be into his walk range. It becomes a 31 because of the -2 from the pitcher. And that's still going to be a walk. So it'll be 2 on with 2 out for old scrap iron Phil Garner. A 52 to Garner is going to be right into the strikeout range. Grimsley's a -6. That becomes a 52. So right at the top of his strikeout range. And a 41 is a changeup. Another changeup fools the batter. That will be strike 3 looking. So it's got the off-speed pitch working. Strands 2 batters does Ross Grimsley, or 2 base runners. And we head to the top of the 4th inning. It is 4-0 Montreal over Pittsburgh. This game, again, you can go to the link in the description to download. It's called AIG Baseball. This is AI-generated baseball. And I like to say it is AI-generated, but human-perfected. So I'm working with the AI as a partner, trying to get it to be sort of my administrative assistant and ideas man, or woman, or it, or however we want to talk about it. But this is the game that's come out. It's kind of a classic Status Pro type game, and lots of detail in the description. So I'm not making this stuff up. I'm just reading it right off of the charts. So very chart driven, but a lot of the charts, there's I'm looking at 2, 4, really just 4 charts that you're going to use all the time. a lot of the initial results coming off of the pitcher and hitter cards, and then, triples and home runs, you don't have quite as much. So, all right, Chris Spire to the plate. He flied out to right in his first at-bat. 76 for Spire is going to be another fly ball. This one, right 86 is going to be into foul territory. That's a medium pop fly to right field. I think that's the exact same result as last time as he flies out again. We're going to call that a foul out to right field. Grimsley to the plate, the pitcher. 0-0-1, that's going to be a rare play. On every card, when you roll a 1, you get a rare play. That's a 1 out of 100 chance. So our rare plays look like this. And all we do is we roll another D10 or D100. So here we're going to have a 93. And let's go over to our 93. Fly ball to left field. Bounces off the head of the fielder and over the fence. That's a home run. Wow. That, wow. For the pitcher. Okay. So that's going to be a solo home run for Grimsley. As he hits a towering fly ball out to deep left field. It goes off the fielder's head and over for a home run. He batted 200 in 32 plate appearances. But here he gets a home run for the team. It's 5-0. Visitors, Montreal over Pittsburgh. Back to the top of the order for Andre the Hawk Dawson. 48 will be squarely into his strikeout range. Don Robinson with a +2 on his strikeouts. And a 41 is another changeup. So the changeups are really fooling everybody today. Coming in with the off-speed pitches. That'll be 2 outs in the inning. Already 1 in, and it'll be Rodney Scott to the plate. Scott, a 64, is going to be left 28 on a ground out. Is a routine ball to shortstop, but Tavares with a 96 just makes the catch, and he'll make a good throw over to first. So that'll be out number 3. A little bit of interest with the ground ball to the shortstop, but 5-0 is our score as we go to the bottom of the 4th. And it's going to be a while before we get to Don Robinson unless there's a big inning here. Let's get it like this. You'll notice I'm using just a regular notepad. It's got all of the scores in it. Just using both sides of the paper makes a super easy way to keep your project all together in one spot. And I'm using by at-bats to just sort of conserve space if I need it. I don't really need to do that, but I personally just kind of like that. I think about the at-bats more than I think about the innings, so just getting all the innings lined up perfectly is not so easy. All right, we go to the bottom of the 4th. It'll be Dave Parker, Bill Robinson, and Pop Stargell for Pittsburgh. A 98 to Dave Parker is at the top of his pop-out range. That's a left 81. That's pop foul out of play, so we're going to roll again. Oh, he gets new life, and a 4 is a home run. Russ Grimsley is a +1 on his home run, so he's actually 2-5 for a home run. And so Dave Parker, left 25 on a home run. That is a high arcing shot down the right field line just inside the fair pole as he wished that one fair, and it goes fair. And that's a solo home run for the Cobra, Dave Parker. Parker in 1979, 310 average, 158 games played, 25 homers, 94 RBIs. He was actually 20 of 24 in stolen bases as well, so just all-around player as a young man. Bill Robinson, the right-handed left fielder, is up. Robinson popped out to the shortstop his first at-bat. He's going to strike out here. A 32 is a slider, breaking ball down and away as he swings and misses. That's out number 1. Pop Stargell to the plates. 52, Stargell flew out to center field his first at bat. Here he is going to strike out, and Grimsley, is that right? No, he's a -6, so 49. So 52 is going to be into his ground out range. So left 73 on a ground out. He is up the middle on the second base side. So let's roll for the defense play against the second baseman. The second baseman is going to be Scott. Scott is a -3. And the way we do a defense check is a little bit unique. So we find our defense check chart here. It's with the sack bunts and the injuries, and the backside of this is the squeeze play and hit and run. So sort of your baseball strategy plays. We have a 90. A 90 falls here. Our player is in this column, so he's a -3. So you can see that that results in a hit. So his defense range is not good enough, and that's going to go through for a base hit, a bouncer into center field. Or Pop Stargell. Brings up Rennie Stennett. A 2 is almost always a home run. With Grimsley, he gives a +1. So even Rennie Stennett, who had no home runs, has a 2, and he is going to poke one. That is a right 20 on a home run. Deep fly ball to left center field. It just clears the wall, and that is going to be a home run. That gets the Pirates a little bit closer as a run comes in. Be Stargell crossing the plate first. Rennie Stennett getting huge high fives. There's 3 runs in the inning. It's now 5-3. Montreal over Pittsburgh. 87 to Steve Nicosia. Nicosia fly out. The fly out right-handed 3 is to medium center field, and the play is made in center field by Andre Dawson. That will be out number 2. So 3 in the inning so far. Omar Moreno to the plate, left-handed center fielder. 53 to Moreno is going to be a ground out. So left 21 on a ground out is routine to the first baseman. Good catch, good throw, and the chart tells me that's a 3-1 put out to the first baseman. So 3 runs come across in the bottom of the 4th for Montreal. It's now 5-3. I'm sorry, for Pittsburgh. It's now 5-3, and Pittsburgh has new life in this one. It'll be Cromartie, Valentine, and Perez for Montreal. Warren Cromartie, 0-2. 96, he's going to be 0-3 as he pops up. Left 97 will be a short pop between third and short. The third baseman is there, and he'll make the grab as we mark it down as a P5. Cromartie now out 3 straight times in this one. Brings up Ellis Valentine. He's had a double and a single. He's got an RBI and a run scored as well. A 92 to Valentine is going to be a line out. Right 72 on a line out is a liner to left field near the line. We have to do a defense check on the left fielder. He's going to have to be good. This is Robinson, who is a +3. He is good in left field. So let's check our roll here. 79 falls here, and he's a +3. He's here, and that falls just into his hit range. You can see here, it was a 1-75 to make the catch, and he can't get there. The ball falls for a base hit, and that'll be a base knock to left. As Valentine on for the 3rd time now. Brings up Tony Perez. Perez, a 33. Don Robinson is a -1, so that's going to be a strikeout. 85 is a curveball, freezes him, and he strikes out looking. That's out number 2. So runner at first base with 2 outs. Gary Carter, the kid, to the plate. A 90 is going to be a line out. So right 88 on a line out is a liner to first base. First baseman is Willie Stargell. He makes another nice play at first on a line drive. If there were less than 2 outs, that would have been a double up of the runner at first. But as it is, it's just a catch near the bag. And we head to the bottom of the 5th inning. We're going to have a Robinson can go 7 innings. So let's go ahead and leave him in there. The game is a little bit closer, so let's leave him in there. Robinson will bat for himself. He's down here. 33 is going to be a strikeout, and a 41 on the strikeout is a changeup. Another changeup. Changeups all over the place, fooling people. So good job by the pitchers today to keep everyone off balance. It's 5-3 in the bottom of the fifth. We're back to the top of the order with Frank Taveras. A 55 to Taveras. Grimsley is a -6, so it's going to be a ground out. Right 13 is a routine grounder to shortstop. Good pick and throw at short, and that will be the second out of the inning. So 2 quick ones for Grimsley. A 20, though, is not going to be quick, as Garner, with a base knock, right 28 on a single, is a line drive to left, and that's a clean single. Next up is Dave Parker. Parker parked one in his last at-bat. A 12 is not going to be a home run, but he does hit a single. That's a 2-out single. That is a grounder through the right side, single to right field. With 2 outs, the base runner is going to get 2 bases anyway. As Garner winds up at third, it's first and third now with 2 outs. And Bill Robinson to the plate. Robinson 0 for 2. Looks like he's going to be 0 for 3. Let's see, 26 -6 takes him down to a 50. That is a strikeout. And 86, another curveball, freezing people. So the stuff in this game has been excellent. What happened there? First and third, but they can't get anyone home. And so the score remains 5-3. As we head to the top of the 6th inning, Don Robinson out for the 6th. It'll be Parrish, Spire, and Grimsley. That's a 5. 45 to Larry Parrish. He is into his strikeout range. Robinson, a better strikeout pitcher. 24 is going to be a check swing on a low pitch, and the umpire rings him up. So out number 1 on the check swing strikeouts. Brings up Chris Spire. A 50 to Spire will be Robinson has a +2 on his strikeouts, so that goes up to 52. So a 50 is going to be a strikeout. So back-to-back Ks as the breaking ball tails away. That'll be strike 3. And let's get a pinch hitter in here for Grimsley. Let me take a second just to figure out what I'm going to do here. All right, so the pinch hitter is going to be Dave Cash. He'll be pinch hitting here in the 3rd. 98 to Dave Cash is going to be a pop-up. Right 100 is a short pop between 3rd and short. The 3rd baseman goes out, and he'll make the catch for out number 3. So nothing comes of that pinch hit situation, and no runs score in the 6th. Need to get a new pitcher in for Grimsley. New pitcher is going to be David Palmer. Lots of good options here for Montreal in the relief corps. We'll go with Palmer. He can pitch up to 4 innings. +2 on his Ks, -3 on his walks. 10-2 record, 2.64 ERA, 72 Ks, and 30 walks in 1979. Bottom of the 6th we go. It's Stargell, Stennett, and Nicosia for Pittsburgh. So Pop Stargell is 1 for 2 with a run scored. A 40 is going to be a strikeout, and a 28 on a strikeout is a breaking ball, tailing away. And he swings and misses for strike 3. That's the first strikeout of the day for Willie Stargell. Rennie Stennett, a 26. His last time up, he had a 2-run homer. 26, though, is going to be a walk, potentially. Let's see, Palmer's a -3, so that's a 27. So that will be a walk, and just your run-of-the-mill. Ball 4. Rennie Stennett at first base. He's a stolen base minus, not a fast runner. Nicosia, 68, will be a ground out. Right 23 on a ground out is a routine ground out to third base. The catch and the throw are good. We have a runner at first with 1 out, so that means we're going to double check, or we're going to check the double play. He's going to be out on the throw to second base. And now let's roll against Steve Nikosha's XB rating, which is a 47. It's an 88. And so we're going to roll them up, I believe I said, to the shortstop. So we'll go 6-4-3 on the putout. And that's going to be an inning-ending double play in the 6th inning. So Palmer with a good pitch there to get out. And we head to the top of the 7th inning. Last inning, I think, for Don Robinson, as he'll come up in the next inning as a batter. And so he'll face off against Dawson, Scott, and Cromartie for a 4th time. 66 to the Hawk is going to be a ground out, right 71. Will be, oh, this is a special play. It's deflected off of the third baseman to the shortstop and over to first for a 5-6-3 putout. So a little bit of a special weird play there. 83 is going to be to Rodney Scott. 83 is a fly ball, left 64 on a flyout. Is a deep fly ball near the line in the right field corner, and making the catch in right field is Dave Parker. And that'll be out number 2 as he catches it just fair. 67 to Cromartie is a ground out, left 34. Left 34 is a routine grounder to shortstop as he pokes it the other way. No problem at short. And that's Taveras, who makes a good throw to first. So 3 innings in a row now, Montreal has been shut down by Don Robinson. That'll be his last inning. And coming out for his 2nd inning is going to be David Palmer. He'll face off against the bottom of the order. It'll be Omar Moreno, the pitcher spot, and then back to the top of the order. It's 5-3 on this game number 3, I believe, for these two teams. 1979, April 7th. This was played 1979. Omar Moreno, a 53, is going to be a strikeout. So 44. The changeup again fools him and gets him looking. We'll get a pinch hitter for Robinson. Let me put you on hold and get a new hitter. All right, new hitter is going to be John Milner. 128 games played, 276 batting average, 16 homers, 60 RBIs for John Milner. He'll pinch hit with 1 out here in the 7th. And 86 to Milner is a fly out. Left 81 will be a medium deep fly ball to right field. Medium deep to right field. We got a 65. That'll be a good catch. And the catch is made in right field by Ellis Valentine. A little can of corn out there. And we're back to the top of the order with Frank Taveras. A 3 to Taveras. He's a home run of 2. Palmer is a 0, so he avoids the home run. That's going to be a 2-bagger, though, as Taveras, a right 0-4 on a double, is line drive down the left field line, and he's in there standing up for a 2-out double. Next batter up is Phil Gardner, and 89 to him will be a line out. Right 19 on a line out is a line out to third base. A 97, not a gimme. Parrish is at third base. He is going to make the error as he can't make the catch, and we're going to say that he gets there, and we'll go E5. So he had it, pops out of his glove, and now we have runners at the corners with 2 down, and Dave Parker to the plate. Very dangerous situation with the Cobra up. 94, though, he's going to pop it up, and a left 50 on a pop-up is a high pop-up to the second baseman. 76, Cromartie is going to make the catch, and that will end the threat. So nice pitch there from Palmer, as that was a very dangerous situation with 2 on and 2 out for the Cobra. So we head to the top of the 8th. We need to get a new pitcher for Pittsburgh. They are still down 5-3. All right, the new pitcher is going to be Jim Bibby, right-handed pitcher. 34 games, 12-4 record, 281 ERA, 103 strikeouts to 47 walks. You can see he's a +6 on Ks and a 0 for his walks. Tukulve is waiting in the wings as the closer, also a terrific player. And Bibby is following up Don Robinson, who goes 7 innings, gives up 5 runs, but I think they were all earned as well, but mostly here in the first 2 times through the batting order, but after that has settled down quite a bit. So Bibby will face off against Valentine, Perez, and Carter. This is Ellis Valentine. A 24 is going to be a base hit as he greets the pitcher rudely. Right 12 on a base hit is a grounder up the middle, single in center field. Valentine is now 4 for 4, 3 singles, a double, and RBI, vying for player of the game. Tony Perez to the plate, and 81 will be a flyout. Right 44 is going to be a deep flyout to left field. That will be caught in left, so we'll just go F7. That's out number 1. We have a deep fly ball, and on our base running on flyouts here, you can see on a deep fly ball, you get a +30 to the base runner's XB. And so if he wants to try to move up 90 feet, Valentine, we would add 30 here. That makes him a 74. That's not quite good enough in my books. And so let's let Gary Carter hit away. Rather have a man on base for Carter, 22 home runs, 75 RBIs, than to not have someone on base. A 94, though, is a pop-up as he just gets under it. Right 12 will be a routine pop to the third baseman. 94, anything but routine. As Parrish has a hard time with it, but he does make the, 5. Garner, he gets there and he makes the catch in short left field. That'll be 2 down for Larry Parrish. A 9 could be good things here. That's going to be a 2-bagger. Right 73 is the center fielder slips. So he gets to the ball, he slips trying to throw the ball in, and the batter takes second base. So that's going to be an RBI double to center. With 2 outs, I give everybody an extra base. And so he is going to score, Valentine does, on the double. 76 to Chris Spire. Spire is going to fly out. Right 05 is a medium depth fly ball to center field, and that's a can of corn. Caught in center field by Moreno. 1 run comes across in the 8th. It's now 6-3. Montreal over Pittsburgh. And we head to the bottom of the 8th. Let's go ahead and get a new pitcher in. We're going to go with, if they have a proper closer or not. They do not. Looks like Elias Sosa might be really the closer. Let's go with Rudy May. So Palmer goes 2 innings. Rudy May will come in. He'll pitch the 8th, and we'll see how it goes. He might pitch the 9th as well. 33 games, 10-3 record, 2.31 ERA, 67 Ks, 31 walks. And he'll face off against the heart of the order. It'll be Robinson, Stargell, and Stennett. 75 to Bill Robinson is going to be a ground out. Right 83 is a comebacker to the pitcher, so he's tested right off the bat. The pitcher is Rudy May. He's got a 100, and so he is up to the challenge as he makes a good throw to first, and that'll be out number 1. 28 to Pop Stargell gets into his walk range. Let's see, Rudy May is a -1, so that will be a walk. 40 is Stargell lays off the pitch outside the zone for ball 4. So he takes a walk, and that will lead to Rennie Stennett, a 29 to Rennie Stennett. He's a -1. That will still be a walk. And so back-to-back walks. 35, the pitcher loses focus. and he loses the batter after starting 0-2. So Rudy May struggling a little bit. 2 on for Steve Nicosia. 15 to Nicosia is going to be a base hit. Right 14 on a base hit is a grounder up the middle. That's a single to center field. And that's going to load the bases with 1 out. Let's go ahead and it's 6-3. Let's play the infield back for Moreno. 34 to Omar Moreno. Another walk. Wow. That's just wild. As they're going to walk in a run. It's now 6-4. And I think it's time to pull Rudy May. And bring in the closer. Takulve. No. Who did I say? I said Sosa. So we'll bring in Sosa. Rudy May goes 1/3 of an inning, just gets 1 out. And we're going to bring in Sosa, 62 games, 8-7 record, 196 ERA, 59 Ks, 37 walks. Let's see if he has the magic touch. He'll have to face off against a pinch hitter. How about, I've been saving Bill Madlock. So Madlock in the 8th. He will come in here. And it'll be Madlock against Sosa. 49 for Bill Madlock is going to lead to a strikeout. 94, fastball sinking away. Batter flails and misses at it, trying to make some contact. As he was badly fooled on that fastball. Brings up Tavares. He's the last hope here. A 94 is going to be a pop-up. Right 68 on a pop-up is an infield fly. The third baseman calls it and makes the catch. That is Parrish, who squeezes it for the third out, and that vanquishes the foe. They do give up 1, and Pittsburgh now trails by a score of 6-4. We go to the top of the 9th inning. Do we leave Bibby out there? I like Bibby for his strikeouts, so yeah, I'm gonna leave him out there. He can go 5 innings, so it's not like an issue there. We're gonna get a pinch hitter here for the pitcher spot, and the pinch hitter will be, we'll call it Jerry White. I'm sort of saving him back. Jerry White in the 9th. And he will face off against Jim Bibby. Batting left-handed. A 23, Jerry White's going to hit a single, left 45 on a single, is a line drive over the second baseman into right field. Wrong place. And Jerry White is at first. We're going to get a 10 to the Hawk. Andre Dawson, he is 2 for 4. A 10 to him is going to be a triple. So that is a run-scoring triple. A right 18. 1 hopper to the right center field wall. There's a high bounce, and he is going to motor into third base on that high fly ball. That's actually going to be a run-scoring triple with a runner at first base. And that makes it 7-4. So big hit there from Andre Dawson. He's got 2 triples in the game plus a double, so he's slugging like 9,000 in this one. So 81 to Scott is going to be a flyout. Left 29 on a flyout is a medium depth ball to left field. That is caught. So fly ball to left. That'll be out number 1. We have a runner at third base. A medium depth fly ball is going to give us no XP modifier. So if he wants to score, he's got to go on his 57. He's already been thrown out once. They have a bigger lead. So let's go ahead and leave him there. See if Cromartie can drive him in with a base hit. 47 is not going to get it done. So that's going to be a strikeout to Cromartie. Batter swings and misses for strike 3. Last hope here is Ellis Valentine, a 33. Is here. Bibby is a 0 in his walk, so that's going to be a 2-out walk. Should drive you crazy. And Perez and 81, Tony Perez. That'll be a flyout. Right 97 is a flyout to the warning track. So let's make sure he makes the catch. And that will be a flyout to deep center field. And that'll be out number 3. So 1 run does come in. It's now 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 to 4. And we are headed to the bottom of the 9th inning. Let's see if Sosa can take care of business against these Pirates. For the Pirates, it's going to be the heart of the order, Garner, Parker, and Robinson. Phil Garner, 1 for 3, 1 for 4. Got on being an error his last time. 64 to Phil Garner is going to be a ground out. Right 98 will be a high chopper to third base. We got to check the XB rating. It's a 52. 1 to 52, he'll be safe at first on a chopper to third. It's an 88, and he is going to be out on the play. So we'll say 5-3. That's out number 1. And Dave Parker to the plate. A 96. Parker's going to pop this one up. Left 98 is a short pop between third and short, and that's grabbed by the third baseman. And last hope here is Bill Robinson, 51. 51 is into the strikeout range of Sosa. He's a +2 on strikeouts. Sorry, I covered him up. 51 will be a strikeout, and a 40 changeup. Again, that is the name of this game. The changeups are fooling everyone, as they were looking for something different. And a 1-2-3 9th inning puts away Pittsburgh as Montreal wins this one by a score of 7-4. And I will come back with the totals. Right, and we are back with the finals. It is a 7-4 victory for Montreal. Both teams moved to 1-1 on the season. This was just the second game they played. I thought it was the third. 7 runs on 12 hits and 1 error for Montreal. For the Pittsburgh Pirates at home, it's 4 runs on 8 hits and no errors. Grimsley is going to get the win. He goes 6 hits, 5 innings, 6 hits, 3 runs, 1 walk, and 7 strikeouts. Elias Sosa comes in for the save, pitching 1 2/3 to bring home the victory. For the losing Pirates, is 7 innings for Don Robinson, 8 hits, 5 runs, all earned, 1 walk, and 4 strikeouts. He did hit a man. And Bibby comes in for a couple of innings of relief, gives up 2 runs in 2 innings. So this is, again, played with AIG Baseball. You can pick this up at the download the free beta version. It's the 1979 season, exactly what you're seeing here and what you're seeing me play. Again, with all the charts. You can't see all the charts here, but they're all just sort of over to the side. Easy to kind of move through those charts. Like I said, most of the charts I have are right here in front of me. Maybe 4 of them you're going to use all the time with the different outs. And then if you want to keep the charts for the batted balls and things like that, you could easily print these on either side, so that if you see, mostly it's singles and doubles, but if you have a triple and a home run, you just flip it over. So that would be easy to do, and that would sort of cut down the space that you need. Again, feel like you can consolidate some of these charts. Like I just printed out these 2 just on the front side, but you could easily print your rare plays so that they're just one sheet of paper. So you could really consolidate some things. The files allow you to do that, or you can use something like I Love PDF, or if you have Adobe Acrobat, you can sort of combine those things together to create the kind of packet of files that you want. When the game goes into production, I will clean up some of that stuff so that it will be as tight as possible. Go to the link in the description if you want to download the game. You can go to clarkandaddisongaming.com. Check out all the games that I have, not just this one. I've got other games available for sale in baseball, basketball, and football, American football. I've got another beta version of AIG Soccer, so World Football, if you want to try that one out as well. And AIG Hockey will be coming. That one is pretty close. I got a chance to play that a little bit on my vacation, so that will be coming also. If you haven't subscribed, click subscribe. We're up to 415 subscribers, so thank you to everyone who has subscribed to the channel. If you like this video, just give it a thumbs up. That's a super easy way to sort of support what I'm doing here. Another way is to just go buy a season of a game. I'm not making $1 million here, but it is encouraging that people do find these games interesting and fun to play. I know sometimes they're a little bit different than what's out there right now, or sort of the classic games, or sort of the neo-classic games that are coming out. And so for everyone who tries them and likes them, it's a certain kind of gamer who wants to play things a little bit differently, use sabermetric stats and that type of thing. So I appreciate everyone who is on board. And again, if you want to join the Facebook group, we are up over 200 Facebook group members. And so you can go there, connect with the community of people who are playing these games, ask your questions to me or to others, and see what projects everybody else is working on using the Clark and Addison Gaming games. All right. I think that's it from here. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you again next time.